Good afternoon and welcome to MCHSLive.com news. We are live on all of the internets today, literally all of them. We have a great show for you today. We get to know about someone new and find out about what makes Morgan County special. We also have the latest from the world of sports. MCHSLive.com news starts now. Welcome back. The deadline to submit for the Raymond Andrews Prize for Creative Writing is today. Remember, this is your shot at winning $400 and saying you are an award-winning author. If you have questions or you want to submit, talk with your English teacher today. You may not realize it, but Morgan County is a very special place. Last week, I caught up with Alex Williams to get his thoughts on what makes Morgan County so special.
My name is Alex Williams. My first name is Oscar. I have lived in Morgan County all my life, so 18 years. Over the years, I've had many different roles, from being just a student representative to being a class president for 2 years, and now that I'm a senior, I am student body president, which means I'm over the student council and the student body as a whole. What makes Morgan County would be the people and the community. It's such a small town, so you basically know everyone, and that's just such a good feeling that even when you're walking somewhere that you will know someone. So I think the people in the community makes Morgan County Morgan County. So if I didn't live in Morgan County, I think I would love to live in more of a city. So either downtown Atlanta, or if we're getting a little, out there, I would say New York City. My favorite thing in Morgan County would have to be the spots that me and my best friends, we hang out at. I think over time, the meaning of Morgan County has changed for me personally because, as I'm growing up, I'm seeing things differently. So I would think that what it means to me now is it's home.
Thanks, Alex. Another thing that makes Morgan County special is our sports. Now let's get the latest with Davis.
The track team travels to Monticello Tuesday for the second meet of the season. They performed extremely well at Jackson last week and look to improve on that this week. You should make plans to make the short trip to go support the dogs. The golf team opens their season Tuesday at Ola. The team will compete at Georgia National Country Club beginning at 3:45. If you haven't been to Georgia National, it's worth the trip, and I know the team would love your support. The soccer team is on the road today at Harlem. The game is not played at Harlem but at a local park because Harlem is updating their field, so we won't have the game live. You will just have to watch the show on Monday for the details. Tonight, the baseball team continues their region series against Thompson. The Dogs opened the series on Tuesday with a dominant win and look to do that again tonight. First pitch is at 5:30, and we will have both games live here at MCHSLive.com, presented by Marco's Pizza. That does it for sports for the day. If you have a chance to go out and support the Dogs, now back to Ava for a special feature about a very special person here at MCHS.
Thanks, Davis. Today's What Do You Do feature is all about a person that most people don't get to know, but they do a ton of things behind the scenes here at MCHS to make it a great place. Here's Tyler with the story.
Here at Morgan County High School, we have a lot of great teachers and staff doing a lot behind the scenes to keep things happening. One of those people, there's Mr. Brian Cook. Mr. Cook is a counselor here at MCHS, but he does a little bit more than his title says.
Every day in our office is pretty much a different experience because we're here just responding to whatever's going on with students.
With every job comes a few hard things you have to take care of.
So there's definitely some moments where it's dealing with loss, and we've lost students over the years. So dealing with any sort of grief is not certainly not the best part of the job.
Luckily, with every job, there's a few things that make you happy to see.
I like seeing people develop over time. It's also cool just to see people that have struggles, but they figured out how to work through them.
Thanks to Mr. Cook, we have a nice open place here at MCHS for students to open up about things, and a great guy to look out for students here at MCHS. From MCHS Live, I'm Tyler Greiner.
Thanks, Tyler, and thank you, Mr. Cook, for all that you do to make MCHS great. It is now time for the award-winning joke of the day. Today is National Grammar Day, so we have to send these jokes out to the English department. This one is deep. What is the difference between a cat and a comma? One has claws at the end of its paws, and the other is a pause at the end of a clause. Here's one for those who aren't that advanced. Why should you never date an apostrophe? They're too possessive. That does it for today's show. I don't think we did too bad for our first live broadcast of this semester. Have a great weekend. Go out and support our Bulldogs that are competing this weekend. And as always, go Dogs.